cord. Watch in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Center is clear. All right, it is going to be Colton Witt leading out. It looks like DeMock in the 2. Grady in the 3. Looks like Tony going to be in the top 4 with Kelly in the 5. Race number 2, 21.5 lock timing. That'll be an 11-car dance. Actually, it'll be a 10-car dance. No, 11-car dance. Excuse me. I believe. I will need a bunch of marshalling help. Anybody looking for some good marshalling karma will be greatly appreciated. Leading us out is going to be Colton Witt, Robert Mock in the 2, Grady Clark in the 3. Kelly Byers now moving up into the top 4. Watching center. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. The dueling mics. 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway, watch in the straightaway. Johnny. Robert Mock now on top. Good job, Jace. Thank you very much. Right where it goes. Appreciate that. Robert Mock leading out. Colton Witt in that 2 spot. Grady Clark in a 3. Top 3 trying to find their way into that novice A-main event. Kelly in the top 4. .230 in, 2:30 to go. Mock leading out, coming down that front straightaway. Your leader. Off and running. In that 2 spot. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Is going to be Colton. Keep it clean, kids. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Grady in the 3. Kelly in the 4. Oh, boy. You good, Mr. Hastings? Looking for your ankles today, looks like. They're hunting. I didn't see any bullseye on your feet. 3, watch in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center. 3:20 in, 1:40 to go. It's Robert Mock leading out. Colton Witt in the 2. Grady Clark in the 3. .345 in, 1:15 to go. I am going to need a good 5 or 6 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 2. At least 5 or 6 volunteer corner marshals for race number 2, please. I know I got a bunch of guys going back to back, so anybody want to help me out, I will greatly appreciate it. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It's Mock rocking in the clean air through the center section. Colton in the 2. Colton working through the center triple. Grady in the 3. Kelly in the 4. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Johnny. .25 seconds to go. Watching center, watching center. Watch out behind you there, Johnny. Doo-doo. Under 15, drivers, under 15, under 15. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Less than 10, less than 10, less than 5. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. That is going to be time. Finish the lap you are on. Marshal by start-finish line. Marshal by start-finish line, please. Watch it out front, guys. Good hustle, Jace. Robert, you are done. Tony and Grady, you are done. Colton, you are done. Waiting on one. Waiting on one. Waiting on one. And Kelly, you are done. That is her race. I'll stop. Robert, Colton, and Grady, you have bumped into that A main. Again, I need a good 5 to 6 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with race number 2. 5 to 6 marshals. I need Colton Witt, Grady Clark, Kelly Byers, Tony Soroka. I need you guys back on the track. And I do need about 4 to 5 volunteer quarter marshals, please. Grazie, prego. All right, novice marshals, to your spots, please. Novice drivers, to your spots. Colton and Grady, where are you guys at, buddy? I need you guys back on the track. Colton and Grady, I need you guys back on the track, please. I got Kelly. I got Soroka. Thank you, Charles, for hopping out there, helping me out. And awesome possum. If I could get one volunteer marshal on cone number 9. Thank you, Zach. Or Zach, you can take 7. Chris, you got 9. We are golden. Roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in. Your qualifying order for your
Johnny Rossiter 9. Bryce DeMoss. Kyle Pendley.
21.5 lock timing
Robert
B
Mock.
main. On
Mario
the pole
Teles.
will be
John
Mario
Rossiter 8.
Tejas. Let's keep it clean on warm up, guys. Keep it
Derek
clean
Tracy.
on warm up. Mario Tejas on the pole. Rich Brown on the 2. Derek Tracy on the 3. Phil Rowan on the 5.
1 minute to
Kyle
start of the
Pendley
race.
on the 6. Bryce DeMoss. Excuse me. Kyle Pendley on the 5. Bryce DeMoss on the 6. Robert Mock on the 7. Cody Ivasick on the 8. Johnny Rossiter the 9 on the 9. John Rossiter the 8 on the 10. And
45
Mike
seconds to the
A
start of the race.
on the 11. Colton. Got one right there for you, please. All right, and with that, let's go ahead and say no more laps. We're going to get our cars lined up. No more laps. We're going to get our cars lined up. Let's see where everyone
30
is
seconds to
sorted
the start
out.
of the race.
So I'm not quite seeing 11 people up on the stand as of yet.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. 11 car dance of 21.5 lock timing. So y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Grady. They're coming at you hot and heavy. You need to be ready there, buddy. All righty? All right. Top 2 going to bump your way into that A main. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys going to go. Sound of the tone. Got to get out there, got to get out there, got to get out there. Help them out, help them out, help them out, help them out, help them out. All right. I'll go with it. Leading us out is going to be Derek Tracy. Phil Rowan into 2, Rich Brown into 3. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. It looks like Ivasick. Tejas. One there for you, Mr. Washington. Watch coming down the hill. It is clear. Off the gas, guys. Off the gas. Off the gas. All right, it is Derek Tracy leading out. Phil Rowan into 2. Rich Brown into 3. Brown getting it wrong. Coming up the triple. That drops him a couple spots down. So now Mario Tejas is going to find his way into the top 3. All right. Everybody working on same stretch real estate. Your leader working his way through the back jump section. That is Derek Tracy. Getting a little wiggly quiggly. In that 2 is going to be Rowan. Tay is now knocking on the back door of Rowan. Johnny, you got second and third behind you. Please hold your line. Leader through this intersection of the track. Good job, Johnny. Oh, Rowan gets it wrong. Tay is going to find his way up into the top 2. John, you got leader in front of you and second behind you. In that 3 spot is going to be Rowan. Now Mike A moving up into the top 4, keeping his nose clean. Brown in the 5. Looks like DeMoss in the 6. Penley, Ivasic, Mock, Roster. Good stretch and battles going on. Derek Tracy leading out down the front straightaway. He goes. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Derek Tracy working in the clean air. Rowan and Tejas, they're going at it through the center section. Here you're going to be coming up on Mr. Mock. You got battle on second and third coming up on you, just so you know who's back there. Leader right now working through the center. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate that. Easy, Johnny. Settle it in, buddy. Good job. Nice job, Mr. Mock. And game on. Tejas and Rowan down the front straightaway. That is your battle for final transfer spot. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Leader working his way through the center section. Rowan on the defense. Tejas looking high, looking low. Coming through the center section with 3 minutes in, one behind you there, Mr. Washington. Thank you very much. Watch out, watch out. Doing the hot step. Oh, one right there for you too, Chris. Good job. Thank you, sir. Derek Tracy leading out. Rowan in the 2. Watching the center. Now Tejas. Dropping down. Didn't see what happened. Rowan going to find his way up on top. Tracy going to drop it to the 2. Leader and second through the center section of the track. Tejas in the 3. Penley in the 4. Rich Brown in the 5. With 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Watch in the center, watch in the center. DeMoss, Mike A, Mock, Roster. Watch it in center, watch it in the center. Phil Rowan leading out. Tracy in the 2. Tejas in the 3 with 4 minutes in. Got 1 minute to go. Watch out in straightaway. Good job, Kelly. Johnny, that is not quite sure what battle's going on. Watch in center. Comes back to the infield. Nicely done, Bryce. Good job. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Rowan on top. Tracy in the 2. That'll be leader in second coming up on you there, Bryce. You know what to do. Good job. With under 30 to go. Drivers under 30 to go. Race number 3. 17.5 lock timing. B-main event. Coming up at you next. With under 20 drivers. Under 20. Under 20. Less than 15. It's Rowan, Tracy, Tejas, Penley, Brown, Ivasic, DeMoss. Watch in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center. Less than 10. That is going to be time. Everyone will be done when you cross the line. Tejas, you are done. Penley, you are done. Mike A, you are done. Mock, you are done. Everyone will be done when you cross the line. Waiting on 2, waiting on 1, waiting on Tracy. And that is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab your blowers. Taking the win, Phil Rowan and Derek Tracy, you are bumped into that A-main event. Marshall's grab those blowers. Drivers from race number 2, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back out on the track to corner marshal for me, please. Tony, to 5. Thank you, sir. All right, Derek Tracy and Phil Rowan, you are going to race number 8. Nada? All right, so Mario Tejas, are you good to go into the A-main? Fantastic. All right, so it'll be Derek Tracy and Mario Tejas. You are bumped into race number 8. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And race. I need my marshals on the track, please. Marshals on the track, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Jeremy Sanders.
Yes, you are.
Todd Farnham.
Marshals to your
Niels
spots,
Clenches.
please.
Tony
Marshals
Nesbitt.
to your
Doug Nord.
spots.
Nick Valiency. Chris Byers.
Ryan, you helping me out on 3? Thank you very much. Qualifying order will be Chucky Stacker on the pole, Clenshaw on the 2, Nesbitt on the 3, Byers on the 4, Meyer on the 5, Valencia on the 6, Farnham on the 7, Nord on the 8, DeMoss on the 9, Merrill on the 10, Sanders on the 11.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need 1 volunteer
Bryce
corner
DeMoss.
marshal on cone number 6. 1 volunteer corner marshal on cone number 6. With that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps.
45 seconds to the
Chucky
start of the race.
Stacker. That would have been helpful to know. Okay. Well, there we go. Cool. So Clenshaw on the pole, Nesbitt to the 2, Byers to the 3, Meyer
30
to the
seconds to the start
4,
of the race.
Valencia to the 5, Farnham to the 6, Nord to the 7, DeMoss to the 8, Merrill to the 9, Sanders to the 10.
15 seconds to the start
Thank
of
you,
the race.
Justin. All right. Top 2. Jockeying for
Less than
that. Yes, Mr. Mock. Kyle. Everybody good? All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You kids know the routine at the sound of the tone. Clean it up. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Woo! Watch it off the back section. Clenshaw Nesbitt leading us out. Looks like Sanders DeMoss. Meyer. Watch come on front straightaway. Watch come on front straightaway. It is clear. Rolling race number 3. Race number 4. Two-wheel drive expert stock, B-main event. You are up next. Expert stock, B-main. You are up next. Top 3 trying to find their way into that A-main up next. Leading us out is going to be Clenshaw. Nesbitt. Meyer watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. It is clear. Clenshaw leading out, working his way through this intersection, coming up on Farnham. Nesbitt in the 2, he puts it upside down. Here comes, I think he's got a pretty good, Logan Meyer going to be in the top 3. DeMoss in the 4. Now DeMoss moving up into the 3, Meyer into the 4. Watch by start finish line, inside on the front straightaway. Thank you, Dylan. Leader coming up the hill, going down the hill. Mr. Merrill, you'll have the leader working with you next. Please hold your line. That'll be second working with you there, Todd. Third and fourth coming up on you next. Watching center. Thank you, Kyle. That'll be leader working with you there. Coming up on you. Watch back jump section. Chris, you got leader working with you. Please hold your line. And good on that, Bryce. Thank you very much for the slow and go. 2 and 3 to go. It is Nils Clenshaw leading out. Tony Nesbitt in the 2. Mr. Merrill, you got second and third coming up on you next. Please hold your line. And watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. That is second working there, Mr. Merrill. Good job. That'll be leader working there, Mr. Valencia. Thank you, Ryan. So now Nesbitt going to take over the top spot. Nils going to drop it to the 2. DeMoss into 3. Logan Meyer in the 4. 2:45 in. Then it's going to be Valencia, Merrill, Nord, Farnham, Sanders. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Thank you very much. Good job, sir. Back out front, it is going to be Tony Nesbitt working through the back jump section. Clenshaw in the 2. Nick, you got leader and second working with you. Just please hold your line and go, Bryce. Good job. Thank you, Mr. Mock. Appreciate that. Keeping you hopping. Oh, watch out, Kyle. Coming at you hot. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Tony Nesbitt leading out, coming up the hill, down the hill, in front of timing and scoring. He's got Clenshaw. Watch the back jump section, inside on the back jump section. It is clear. DeMoss in the 3. Meyer in the 4. Watch by timing and scoring. It is clear. Leader and second working there. Todd, please hold your line. Oh, second puts it upside down, rolling right there to get him. Nesbitt going to work away a little bit. Thank you, Jeremy. Good job, sir. DeMoss trying to get back up on the back door of Clenshaw off the end of the straightaway with a minute to go. Leader is going to be Tony Nesbitt working through the center triple. In that 2 is going to be Clenshaw coming through the center triple. DeMoss through the center triple. So leader second and third. Leader down the front straightaway. Second coming down the front straightaway. Third down the front straightaway. Fourth is going to be Byers now into the 4. He gets it wrong. Watch the back jump section. It is clear. Thank you very much, Chris. So now Nesbitt and Clenshaw coming on the back door of Farnham again. Down the front straightaway they go. Leader and second. DeMoss in the 3. 4:30 in, 30 seconds left to go. Leader in second through the center section. Center triple. Working on the back jump section. Triple single, double single. Out of first and second with under 15. This will be their white flag lap. I don't think they'll get by for one more. Watch it off the back jump section. Watch off the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Less than 5. Less than 5. Less than 5. And that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross start finish line. Chris Byers, you are done. Logan Meyer, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start finish line. Nesbitt and Clenshaw, punch in your dance card. You guys are going into that A main, waiting on a couple cars, waiting on a couple cars. Marshals don't go anywhere. Marshals don't go anywhere. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas, taking the win. Nesbitt and Clenshaw. Race number 4. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. I need all those 17.5 lock timing drivers back out on the track. Quarter marshal, please.
John Young.
All right, two-wheel drive, 17.5 lock timing drivers. I need you guys back out on the track. I should have plenty of marshals out there. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I got Valencia over there. Jeremy's going to help me out on cone 8. Thank you, Jeremy. Chris, cone 3 for me. Todd, you got cone 9. Awesome. I appreciate you. Yeah, help me out for two-wheel after this. Awesome. All right, two-wheel expert stock. Where the men are men and the sheep are afraid. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in.
This is Valiotis. Black Stallion. Mitchell Berkey. Dylan Dodge.
Might be. Bad. Watch and center, watch and center, watch and center, watch and center. Somebody want to take a quick look at Paul's car? Nick, take it over to Leffler. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Let's go and get our cars lined up. It's going to be ZC on the pole, Berkey on the 2, Young on the 3, Dodge on the 4, P-Dub on the 5.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
Don't worry about it.
Less than 5.
With our servers designed for AI,
Det som är hemskt som har hänt nu, när man går förbi någon som man tycker är riktigt snygg, då har
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone.
By the way, the YouTube recording right now is non-existent. Oh well. Come on, Paul, give us a little dance. Are the body pins going on it? Yeah.
We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I love it.
How about you just line it up? Oh boy. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know the routine. Top three, going to find your way into that A main at the sound of the tone. All right, we're locked and loaded. Valiotta's going to be leading us out. Berkey in the 2, Young in the 3 with Dodge and Weir. Got the rally towels going on. Go! Valiotis gets it wrong. Weir to the inside. Weir picking up a spot. Now up into the top 4 and into the top 3. Oh, and he still maintains it. Coming down the front straightaway, goes over to the top of Dodge. Dodge says, I might only be 100 pounds, but you're going to have to move me. So back out of front's going to be Mitchell Berkey. John Young in the 2. Dodge and Valiotis going at it. Valiotis now finding his way back up into the top 3 with 40 seconds left to go. It's Berkey on top. Young in the 2. Valiotis. Weir. Dodge. I am going to need quite a few marshals to help me out for race number 5. That is my Novice A main event. So Novice A main event coming up at you next. Watch coming out front. Thank you, Tony. Mitchell Berkey leading out. The Nacho of Cheese leading in the 2 spot. Valiotis into 3. Valiotis giving it all he's got. Copton. Berkey running like the rabbit scared. Valiotis huckabucking it at the end of the straightaway. We're in the 4. 130 in, 330 to go. You're watching race number 4. Two-wheel drive expert stock. B main event. Valiotis looking to the inside. Oh, Young puts it upside down. And here comes Weir. Weir goes for the Joker lane. Almost hobbles Nesbitt. Berkey rocking away. Valiotis in the 2. Johnny Young in the 3. Weir in the 4. Oh, Young gets it wrong. Weir gets it wrong. All eyes. And Weir goes around the outside. Young goes for the top and can't pull it off. You can tell Weir's in the zone. He's got the bob and weave going on. You might call him Helmrich Jr. It is going to be Mitchell Berkey leading out. ZC Valiotis in the 2. Paul Weir, you're live at 5, into 3. Young and Dodge on the outside looking in with 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Valiotis to the inside on Berkey. Oh, Weir hooks up a pipe. Young back to the inside, coming through the back jump section. Young on top. Weir into the 2. Young into the 3. Weir into the 4. Off the end of the short chute. Coming back into the midfield. Johnny Young in that 3 spot. He gets it wrong in the back jump section. Weir back into the 3. Sanders right there to get him, and then it gets collected by Dodge. And then Valiotis gets collected. So Valiotis and Berkey playing tag. Who wants to go out and lead? Weir, all he has to do is keep it rubber side down and keep all the wheels on the car. Easier said than done. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Valiotis on top. Berkey in the 2. Weir in the 3. Young in the 4. And Dodge in the 5. That'll be leader and second wheeler Johnny. Nicely done. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Valiotis. Valiotis and Berkey off the end of the straightaway. Weir working his way through the center. Puts it upside down. Young not able to capitalize. Nicely done, Johnny. Thank you very much. Valiotis and Berkey still going back and forth with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watching center jump. Watch the back jump section. Thank you, Jeremy. With under a minute to go, Valiotis gets it wrong. Berkey back up on top. Valiotis going to be in the 2. We're still sitting in a solid 3. The rally towels have gone away. They think Paul is solid. 35 seconds left to go. 35 seconds left to go. With under 30 to go, drivers under 30 to go. Race number 5. Novice A main coming up at you next. Novice A main coming up at you next. I will need these 5 drivers, and I am going to need at least 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with my novice main, because that is a 10-car dance. Less than 10, less than 10. Valiotis gets around Berkey. They'll get by for a white flag lap. Paul not going to make it, but he is solidly going to punch his card into that A. Time has expired. Johnny Young, you are done. Dylan Dodge, you are done. Everybody give a round of applause. Paul Weir gonna find his way into that A main. ZC and Berkey, you guys are in the A. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 5, Novice A main event. You guys are on deck. Paul, Berkey, and Valiotis, you are in race number 10. You're going to skip the main. All right, so John Young, you are in the A main. John Young. Nacho, you're in the A main. Berkey's not going to run. So it is Valiotis, Weir, and Young bumping into that A main. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Thank you, Kelly. All right, Novice A main event. You guys can roll them out. Check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Kyle Pendley, Chris Byers, Golden Witt, Christopher Washington, Robert Mock.
And again, I need all of my expert stock drivers back on the track. I got ZC, I got Berkey, I got Young. Marshals to your spots.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And with that being said, no more laps. Going to get our cars lined up on the pole. will be Johnny
45
Rossiter,
seconds to
the
the start of the race.
9. Kyle Penley on the 2. Chris Byers on the 3. Mike DeCock on the 4. Cody Penley on the 5. Charles Gidorzy on the 6. Chris Washington on the 7. Robert Mock on the 8. Colton
30
Witt
seconds to
on
the
the
start of the
9.
race.
Grady Clark on the 10. Marshals to your spots. Juan, are you marshaling for Paul? Fantastic. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 1
seconds to the
volunteer
start of the race.
marshal. 1 volunteer marshal. I need a marshal on cone 9. Diego, you want to help out
Less
Mr.
than 5.
Washington, please? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Grazie, prego. All right. All right, novice drivers. Keep it clean. Have some fun. Drivers ready, marshals ready. At the sound of the tone. Watch out the end of the straightaway. Out front is going to be Johnny. It's like Charles in the 2. Grady. Excuse me, Colton. Robert, Chris, DeCock, Cody, Kyle. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center. Watching center. Your leader down the front straightaway. That is Johnny Rossiter. Hooked up and rocking in the clean air. Looks like Colton in the 2. Charles in the 3. Looks like Mike in the 4. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Thank you, John. Your leader going to be the orange and blue. Through the center section, that is Johnny Rossiter. Working into the back jump section he goes. In that 2 is going to be Charles. In the 3 will be, looks like, Mike DeCock. Nope, excuse me. Yep. Penley in. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is Johnny Rossiter leading out. Watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center. Leader coming down the hill in that 2 spot. Watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. In that 2 is going to be Charles. Down the front straightaway he goes. Looks like Mike going to be into 3. Byers in the 4. That'll be your closest battle for 3rd and 4th. Marshal out front, please. It is clear. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Buck. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. It is Rossiter leading out. Charles in the 2. Chris Byers now moving into the top 3 with now DeCock moving back into the 3. DeCock with the all blue. Byers with the underglow in the top 4. Then it's going to be Penley. Penley, Cody and Kyle. Watch it up front, guys. Watch it up front. Watch it up front. Watch it up front. Thank you, ZC. Race number 6. Stadium Truck. A main event coming up at you next. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. I won't need any volunteers because all my novice drivers will be on deck. But I will need quite a few volunteer marshals after race number 6. Quite a few volunteers after race 6. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch in center, watch in center. Reel it in, novice guys. Reel it in, reel it in. Easy, easy, easy. Charles put it upside down. Mike now going to find his way up into the top 2. That's going to be your battle for 2nd and 3rd. Charles and Mike coming up the hill, going down the hill. The all blue, hunted down by the blue and white. That'll be 2nd and 3rd. Leader on deck, working his way through the back jump section. With 25 seconds to go, Charles gets it wrong. Mike goes around the outside. Through the back jump section with under 15. DeCock pulls into 2. Easy, Charles. Less than 10, less than 10. It's going to be a race to the line. Watch it out front, guys. Watch out front. That is going to be time. You will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Cody Pendley, you are done. DeCock and Charles going at it up the hill, going down the hill. Mike's going to pull out 2. Charles going to settle into the top 3. Waiting on everyone else, waiting on everyone else. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Just drop it up there. Johnny Rossiter, come on down and get your oatmeal cream pie. I can't say that because he's a minor. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Race number 6. Stadium Truck, A main event. Coming up at you next. Stadium Truck, A main. Marshals, grab those blowers. Thank you, Bryce. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. All right. I got Johnny over there, Kyle over there, Cody over there. You got Mike over there, Grady over there. And Charles on 5. Coolio, Coolio, Coolio. Let's go and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Qualifying on the pole will be Justin Clark. In the 2 will be Mike Nord. In the 3, John Rosser. And rounding out my top 4 will be Mr. Chris Washington.
1 minute to the start of the race. Mike Nord.
Again, after race 6, I am going to need about at least 5 volunteer corner marshals. At least 5 volunteer corner marshals for my short course A main event.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Clark, Nord, Rossiter, and Washington. With that being said, no more laps. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. No more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Yep. All right. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Rossiter getting into Nord early on. No harm, no foul. 4-car dance. Clark going to be leading us out. Race number 7. Short course, A main event. That's going to be a 10-truck dance coming at you next. And again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time or have had a fun time today. We appreciate everyone coming out in support of our race program here at Hobby Action Raceway. We'll do it all over again Wednesday night. Normal club racing. And then next Saturday, not certain if that's our next race of the series because really haven't paid attention, but one minute in. Justin Clark leading out. Mike Nord in the 2. Rossiter in the 3. Washington doing double duty. in that top 4. Minute 20 in, 3:40 to go. If for whatever reason you have a tab inside the store, please pop on inside, get that handled and taken care of. And if you haven't said so already, make sure you give Chicago Mike inside a mighty happy birthday. I'm pretty sure he was around when electricity was invented. Yep. Drivers, you got 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. Clark, Nord, Rossiter, Washington. Going to be your top 4. Again, after race number 6, I am going to need at least 5 volunteer corner marshals to help me out. At least 5 volunteer corner marshals to help me out. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Watch in the center, guys. Watch in center. Thank you, Kyle. Good hustle. Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome, Paul. I just want to know what's for dinner. Ooh. Got it. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Rossiter rocking the variable option wing. Gives him really good downforce at the end of the straightaway. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Clark, Nord, Rossiter, Washington. It's going to be your top 4 front runners. Again, I'll need these 4 drivers and at least 5 volunteer corner marshals to help me out. Weehaw. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. We are rolling with race number 6. Rossiter gonna take a knee. Were you trying for too many style points? I tell you. Race number 7. Short course, a main event. Gather around, get your battling pads down. 10 truck dance. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Under 20 to go, drivers under 20 to go. Clark leading out, trying to lead it tone to tone. Nord in the 2. Washington going to now pop up into the top 3. Race number 7. Short course. You kids are up next. Less than 5. Less than 5. Clark's going to get by for a white flag lap. And that'll be time. Finish the lap. You are on. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch in center. It is clear. Mike, you are done. Justin Clark taking the win. You are the first recipient of the very moist cream pie. Courtesy of Hobby Action. Waiting on one. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your ears. Again, I'm going to need about 5 volunteer corner marshals at least to help me out with race number 7. It's a panda pie. All right, stadium truck drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. Stadium truck drivers, need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 7. You kids can roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
Taylor Juro.
Your qualifying order
Daniel Isaac Hallian. Matthew Merrill.
for your
Benji Tolbert,
10
Chris
truck
Byers, Dylan
stadium
Newberg,
short course
Jeff Machra,
main
Brooks
event.
Canfield,
Qualifying
Mario
on the pole will be Brooks Canfield. In the 2, Mario Tejas. In the 3, Taylor Giroux. In the 4, Benji Tolbert. In the 5, Dylan Newberg. In the 6, Matthew Merrill. In the 7, David Franson. In the 8, Jeff Mockery. In the 9, Chris Byers. And on the 10 will be Daniel Isagulian. With that being said, no more laps. You guys can grid up the cars. Race number 8, 21.5 lock timing, a main event coming up at you next. Race 8, 21.5 lock timing coming up at you next.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, let's get our trucks lined up, please. Get our trucks lined up. The boxes are purely there for aesthetics, I guess.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Franson on the 7, Mockery on the 8, Byers on the 9. Cool. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Short course. You guys know the routine. You got bumpers. Please do not use them. I will
Less than
allow
5.
door-to-door bumping. But please, let's keep it clean. 10 truck dance. Show them how it's done at the sound of the tone. Oh, Canfield getting it wrong at the start. That's going to drop him all the way back. Giroux going to inherit the early lead. Tolbert in the 2. Tejas in the 3. Franson, Merrill, Newberg. Canfield got some work to do. Not that he doesn't have the skills to pay the bills. Watch in the straightaway. But hey, you're only 45 seconds into it, Brooks. Come on, Brooks. Out front, it is going to be Taylor Giroux. In that 2 spot, going to be David Franson. Mockery into 3. Oh, Franson gets it wrong. Tejas now up into the top 3. Tolbert in the 4. Tolbert now moving into the top 3 on Tejas. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Watch by timing and scoring. You to marks by timing and scoring. Thank you, Mr. Rossiter. Taylor Giroux leading out. Watch on the inside. Watch on the inside. Thank you, Garrett. Taylor Giroux leading out. Working his way through that center triple. In the 2 spot is going to be Franson. Pick up Franson off the end of the straightaway. Tejas into 3. That'll be leader working on the back section, Buck. Thank you very much. Giroux leading out. Franson in the 2, coming in the back section. Watch it out front. Tejas put it on 2 wheels. Thank you, Mr. Mock. Watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Mike. It is Giroux, Franson, Tolbert, Tejas, Canfield back up into the top 5. Mockery, Merrill, Newberg, Byers. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. That'll be a leader working with you there. Leader working with you at the top of the hill. Leader working there, Chris. Please hold your line. So Taylor on top. Franson starting to eke into the back door on Taylor. Canfield up into the top 3. That'll be a leader right in front of you there, Daniel. Please hold your line. And then second right behind you there, Mr. Merrill and Daniel. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Inside, 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 inside. Watch back jump section. Oh, Taylor puts it upside down. Here comes Franson. Franson, watch back jump section, watch back jump section. Back jump section's clear. Franson leading out. That'll be second rookie there. Watching on the front straightaway. Franson, Giroux, Canfield. Tejas in the 4. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Marshall out front. Franson coming by timing and scoring down the front straightaway. Giroux in the 2. He's coming up on Merrill. That'll be second work through. Thank you very much. Franson through the center. Giroux through the center. Oh, Giroux gets it wrong. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Canfield now finds his way into the top 2. Coming into the back jump section. That'll be second worker there, Mr. Merrill. And third, please hold your line. With 4 minutes in. Nicely done. Game on, game on. Franson, Canfield, and Giroux working through the center. Watching the center. Canfield gets it wrong. That'll be second in behind you. Franson leading out. Canfield in the 2. Giroux in the 3. With 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. That'll be second with you there, Dylan. Nicely done, guys. Oh, Canfield gets it wrong. Giroux trying to find a way around the bottom of the hill. Down the front straightaway. That is second with you there, Daniel. Please hold your line with under 15 to go. Franson leading out. That's second work with you there, Daniel. And third right behind you. Time has expired on the master clock. You guys will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Dylan, you are done. Franson, you're done. Canfield, you are done. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Waiting on Benji and Byers. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. That is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Taking the win, David Franson. Canfield in the 2. Tejas, Giroux, Tolbert, Merrill, Newberg, Mockery, Byers, and Daniel. Race number 7 in the books. Race number 8, 21.5 lock timing, a main event. Coming at you next.
Transponder 4495195.
Short course drivers, I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Short course drivers that are not going back to back, I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal, please. I only have 1 going back to back. I need everyone else on the track to corner marshal, please. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Short course drivers, I need you guys back on the track, please. I'm waiting on you guys to find a marshaling spot. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. I am going to need 2 volunteer quarter marshals. 2 volunteer quarter marshals, please.
Derek Tracy. Jerry Price.
Once again, I'm going to need 2 volunteer quarter marshals qualifying in the 10 spot. Derek Tracy. Actually, it's going to be Tejas in the 10. Tracy in the 9. Rosen in the 8. Say in the 7. Hastings in the 6. Jerry Price in the 5. Taylor Giroux in the 4. Dylan Newberg in the 3. Jace Hastings on the 2. Austin Motley on the pole. Thank you, Juan. I need 1 volunteer corner marshal. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. I need 1 volunteer corner marshal on cone number 9. 1 volunteer corner marshal on cone number 9, please. Thank you, Mr. Penley. Appreciate that.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, 21.5, lock timing, A main event. You kids know the routine. Let's keep it clean, have a little fun, make your passes count. You guys are going to go at this. Mr. Merrill, I need you sitting on the bucket. Merrill,
30 seconds to the start
on the
of the
bucket,
race.
please. Thank you very much. Sound of the tone. You got to wait, you got to wait, you got to wait, and go. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Or Mr. Newberg, sorry about that. Watch bottom of the hill. Plenty of time. 5-minute dance. 21.5 lock timing. Everybody off and running, working around the track. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch coming up the hill. Watch coming up the hill. All right, it is going to be Jace. Oh, watch it coming down the front straightaway. Watch it coming down the front straightaway. It is clear. Jace, watch it by start finish line. Watch it by start finish line. Start finish line is clear. It is Jace Hastings leading out. Austin Motley in the 2. Giroux in the 3. Tracy in the 4. Price in the 5. Say, Newberg, Tellez, Hastings, Rosen. Watch coming down the hill. Watch coming down the hill. Watch in center. Watch in center. Oh, Motley in. Giroux get into it. That's going to drop them off Hastings. Jace Hastings on top. Taylor Giroux into the 2. Austin Motley into the 3. Price into the 4. Tracy in the 5. Say in the 6. Newberg going to pop back up into the 7. Mike Hastings in the 8. Tay is in the 9. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go, 2 and 3 to go. Race number 9. Oh, Tracy gets it wrong in the center. Watch it up front, guys. Watch it up front. Nicely done, Dave. Thank you very much. It is Jace Hastings leading out. Taylor Giroux in the 2. Motley still going to be in the 3. Jury Price starting to work up on the back door of Motley down that front straightaway. That'll be battle shaping up for 3rd and 4th. Say in the 5. Newberg in the 6. Tracy in the 7. Mike Hastings in the 8. Jace Hastings coming down that front straightaway. He's got 2.5 on Taylor Giroux. Motley in the 3. Watch in center. 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 It is clear. 3 minutes in. Jace Hastings on top. Off the end of the straightaway, working into the center section. In that 2 spot, still going to be Taylor Giroux in the 3. Is going to be the all red of Austin Motley. Now Jerry Price moving up into the top 3. That'll be 3rd working there, Dave. Oh, Price gets it wrong. Motley going to find his way back up into the top 3. With Say now into the 4. Dree going to drop it back to the top 5. With 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 9. 17.5 lock timing. A main event coming up at you next. Price to the inside on Say. Leader off the end of the straightaway. That is Jace Hastings. In that 2 spot is going to be Taylor Giroux. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch in the center. Thank you very much, Derek. And Dylan, you got 2nd coming up behind you. You know what to do. Grazie, prego. Motley in the 3. Price in the 4. Say in the 5. That'll be your battle right there. 4th and 5th. Price and Say. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch in center. Center section is clear. Under 40 to go, drivers. Under 40 to go. It is Hastings, Giroux, Motley, Price, Say, Tellez, Hastings, Newberg, Tracy, Rosen, your top 10 with 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Race number 9. 17.5 lock timing A main coming at you next. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. 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 Nicely done, Kyle. Thank you very much. With less than 10. Less than 10. Everybody getting by. White flag lap. 2 and 1. And Mr. Hastings and Austin Motley got you at the line. You are done. Say you are done. Mr. Tejas, you are done. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Taking the win, Jays Hastings. Taylor Giroux in that 2. Newberg, there we go. That is the race. Motley in the 3. Say, Tejas, Price, Newberg, Hastings, Tracy, and Rosen rounding out my top 10. Race number 9. 17.5 lock timing A main event coming up at you next. I need all of my drivers that aren't going back to back out on the track to corner marshal, please.
Kevin Boyd.
All righty, drivers from race number 8. I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 8. I need you guys back on the track, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Let me figure out where I need volunteers at. All right, Taylor, can I get you on cone 8? Derek, which one are you taking? You taking 5?
1 minute to
Take
start
5.
the race.
Derek on 8. Roll them out, check them in, guys. Roll them out, check them in.
John Young. James Maxwell. James McDonald. Dave
All right,
Rosen.
your qualifying
Tony
order
Nesbitt.
in.
Brooks Canfield.
Watch coming down the front
Louis
straightaway.
Fletcher. Jerry Price.
In the 10 spot
45
will
seconds to
be
the start of the
Nils
race.
Clenshaw.
Tyler Jones.
In the 9, Tony Nesbitt. In the 8, Jury Price. In the 7, John Young. In the 6, James McDonald. In the 5, Dave Rosen. In the 4, Tyler Jones. In the 3, James Maxwell. In the 2, Brooks Canfield.
30
And
seconds
on
to
the
start of the
pole
race.
will be Kevin Boyd. Jones last one by. And with that, no more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. Watch it in center.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All righty. We are cleared for takeoff. 17.5 lock timing. You kids know the gig. You know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Going at the sound of the tone. Restart, restart, restart. You do. Thank you, Mr. Franson. All right, you kids know the gig. Let's keep it clean. Going at the sound of the tone. Oh, McDonald threading the needle, working his way up early. And then it's a gaggle of cars getting into it off the straight. Out front, it is going to be Kevin Boyd, Maxwell, Price, Rosen, Clenshaw, Nesbitt, Young, McDonald. Looks like Jones and Canfield. Good even spread out of everybody. Long 5-minute main. Price gets it wrong in the center. Giroux right there to get her, but she is in the mix of everything. Watch coming down front straightaway. Jace ready to pounce. He's on it. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, James. Race number 10. My goodness. Two-wheel drive expert stock. Amen. McDonald over the top. That was kind of dialed. Watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Oh, goodness gracious. Taylor, are you good? Taylor doing his best to get out there. Unfortunate. Caught Nils. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. It is Boyd on top. Maxwell in the 2. Rosen, Young, McDonald. Looks like Price, Jones, Canfield, Nesbitt. 140 in, 320 to go. 140 in, 320 to go. Race number 10. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Two-wheel expert stock coming up at you next. Watch come down the hill. It is clear. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 in, 3 to go. Price and Jones and Canfield going at it off the end of the straightaway. 6, 7, and 8. Boyd starting to walk away. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Watch behind you there, Mr. Hastings. It is clear. Canfield trying to go over the top. Let's clean it up, guys. Watch it out front, guys. Nicely done, Taylor. Thank you very much. It is Kevin Boyd leading out. Maxwell in the 2. Nacho Libre in the top 3. And it's going to be Rosen, McDonald, Jones, Canfield, Price, Nesbitt. My top 9 front runners. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Race number 9 on deck. Race number 10. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Two-wheel expert stock coming up at you next. Hey, Jimmy Leff, you want to let Willoughby know he's up next? Marshall behind you. Marshall behind you. Nope, he's good. Boyd leading out. Maxwell in the 2. Now Young popping to watch in the center, watch in the center, watch in the center. Maxwell dropping it to the 3 now. McDonald in the 4. Now Jones into the 4. Nesbitt, McDonald, Rosen, Canfield, Price. Going to be your top 9 front runners with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 10, two-wheel drive expert stock. Coming at you next. Watching center, watching center. Oh, my goodness. Watching center, watching center. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Taylor. It is clear. Boyd, Young, Maxwell, Jones, Nesbitt, Rosen, McDonald, Canfield. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. You're watching 17.5 lock timing here on your The Duel Holiday Points Round 1 Off-Road Series. Kevin Boyd on. Oh, Rosen trying to throw a sick whip out there. Be careful, you'll throw out a hip. Boyd on top. Young in the 2. Maxwell in the 3. Watch back jump section. Young getting it wrong. Maxwell not able to capitalize. Watch going up the hill. But now Jones starting to work up on Maxwell down the front straightaway with 25 seconds to go. Could it be too little too late? Ooh, we don't know. Watch going to front straightaway. Watch going to front straightaway. Thank you, Austin. Watch going to front straightaway. It is clear. Less than 10. Drivers less than 10. Boyd going to get by for a white flag lap with 2 and 1. And that is going to seal the deal. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. McDonald, Canfield, Nesbitt, Nacho, Price, Rosen. You are all done. Maxwell and Jones going at it down the front straightaway. Too little, too late. And that is our race. I'll stop. Taking the win, Kevin Boyd. John Young in the 2. Maxwell in the 3. Jones in the 4. McDonald, Canfield, Nesbitt, Price, and Rosen. Race number 10. Two-wheel drive expert stock. You are up next. Two-wheel expert stock. You are up next. Drivers from race number 9, I need you guys back on the track, please. John, you're killing me, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Zach.
Transponder
All right, hold our cars,
4117065.
guys. Hold our cars. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I don't have anybody going back-to-back other than John Young. So marshals to your spots. Should have all my marshal spots covered. All right, I got Jeree there. Got Boyd there. All right. You good to hang out there for me, Bryce? All right, let's go and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Transponder 105618030905540.
Let's settle it in there, kids. All right, qualifying in the 10 spot, Paul Weir. In the 9, Mitchell Berkey. In the 8, ZZ Valiotis. It's not going to be ZZ. It's going to be
John Young.
John Young.
Matthew Wilbilly.
Paul Weir. ZC. Garrett Passmore.
Jacinth Alaas.
Caden Say. Willie Smith. Justin Bialowis. Diego Bettenker. Matthew Willoughby. And Ryan Prince on the pole. Diego, move your car to 3. Thanks, Nils. Thank you, Nils.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, two-wheel drive expert stock, hence the term expert. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going. Sound of the tone. Let's do a restart on that one, gentlemen. Let's not break them in warm-up. But of course. Thank you. Thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. That's your one gimme. Prince getting it wrong in the center. He's going to drop back to the top 4. It's Willoughby, Bettenker, Bialowis, Prince, Passmore, Smith. Looks like Young, Say, Weir, Valiotis. I will need lots of volunteer marshals after this race, as I do have 3 guys going back-to-back. Matthew Willoughby leading out. Diego Bettenker in that 2 spot. First and second through the center section of the track they go. Prince now up into the 3. Bialowis in the 4. Passmore in the 5. Smith in the 6. Watch it in center. Thank you, Buck. 1 minute in. Willoughby got a rear view mirror of Bettenker with Prince in tow. Marshall, watch coming in front straightaway. Nicely done, Paul. Top 3 down that front straightaway. It is Willoughby, Bettenker, and Prince working through the center section of the track. They go. Diego looking high, looking low. Diego's got to go. Double single. Prince over the top. Through the back jump section they go. It is Willoughby, Prince, and Willoughby gets it sideways. Drops down to the top 3. Now Prince up on top. And then he hooks up a pipe. Jones right there to get him. So it is Diego Bettenker on top. Willoughby in the 2. Prince into the 3. And Diego gets it wrong, bottom of the hill. Drops him to the top 3 with Bialowis in the 4. That'll be 4 working with you there, Paul. Say in the 5. Smith in the 6. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. Race number 11, two-wheel drive, modified, coming up at you next. Again, I'm going to need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out. Back out up front, still going to be Diego. No, excuse me, Matthew Willoughby. Ryan Prince in the 2, Diego Bettenker in the 3, Bialis in the 4. Top 4 starting to break away and spread themselves apart. Nacho, you got the leader coming up on you like a freight train. Ah, good job. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Willoughby, Prince, Bettenker, Bialis, Say, Smith, Passmore, Valiotis, Young, and Weir. Going to be my top 10. Race number 11. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Top of the hill is clear. Thank you, Nils. 2:45 in. Diego getting it wrong in the back jump section. Collects by Alois. And then didn't see what happened with that. Now Prince all over the Willoughby. Willoughby pushes it wide. Prince back to the inside. So now battle going on down that front straightaway. Ryan Prince, Matthew Willoughby off the end of the straightaway. There you go. Bettenker into 3. Bialis in the 4. That'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th down the front straightaway. Willie Smith now up into the top 5. Watching the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Willoughby getting a little wrong. Going to drop about a straightaway off of Prince with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Prince leading out. Watch it in center, watch in center, watch out behind you, Mr. Good job, Mr. McDonald. Thank you very much. Thank you, Paul. Good job. Watch it in center, watch it in center. Clear. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Watch bottom of the hill, watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Nils. Prince leading out. Willoughby in the 2. Bettenker in the 3. Bialis in the 4. Smith in the 5. Watch it up front, watch it up front. Outside, 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 outside. Good job, Grady. Nicely done, Ryan. Thank you, Garrett. 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. It is Ryan Prince on top. Willoughby in the 2. Bettenker in the 3. Bialis in the 4. Smith, Passmore, Say, Valiotis, Young, and Weir. Top 10 running. Watch it off the end of the short shoot. Good job, Colton. Thank you very much. With 25 seconds to go, Ryan Prince through the center triple. Willoughby working in the center section. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in center. That'll be second with there, Caden. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Less than 15, less than 15. Ryan Prince, gone. Watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. 2 and 1. That is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. John Young, you are done. Willie Smith, you are done. Ryan Prince, you are done. Weir, you are done. Passmore, you are done. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Willoughby, Say, Valiotis, Diego, and Bialis. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 11, two-wheel mod coming at you next. Two-wheel mod coming at you next. I need all my two-wheel stock drivers back on the track to corner marshal, please. And again, I will need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out with this next race, please.
Chase Boy.
Thank you, Matt.
Zach Moya. Orange. Kevin Gatton.
Alrighty, guys, race number 11, modified two-wheel drive, A main event. Need to have my drivers from the last one back to the track to corner marshal. With a couple volunteers. I've got John, I've got Paul, I've got Diego, I've got Garrett, Bryce, Willie, Caden, and Chris. If I can get one on the 7, get one on the 7.
1 minute to the start of the race.
If I can get a marshal on the number 7 cone, need a volunteer marshal on the 7.
45
Thank you,
seconds to
jury.
the start of the race.
Alrighty, guys, go ahead, roll them out, check them in. I think James
Ryan
has
Prince.
it, Drury.
Jacinth Yalawas. James Wright. Randy Locken. Zippy. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
10-card dance for this one. Silve taken off after round number 2.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
Watch the end of the straight, into the straightaway.
Less than 5.
Alrighty, guys, no more laps, no more laps. We'll get them lined up. Chase Boyd going to be on the run on the 1. Ryan Prince on the 2. Noya on the 3. Bialowis on the 4. Gatton on the 5. Lake on the 6. Leffler on the 7. Valiotis on the 8. Sanchez 9. And Randy Locken on the 10. All right, I got marshal spots covered. Thank you, drivers. All right, race number 11, modified 2-wheel drive, a main event. Coming at you at the sound of the tone. Much cleaner start out of this one than the expert race. Oh, and Boyd getting it wrong early. I was going to send him to the back. Going to be Prince out front early. Bialowis up to that 2. Valiotis from the 9 to the 3. And carnage in the middle section here. For a few of your drivers, but out front early, 45 seconds into this one, going to be Ryan Prince. Bialowis going to be in that 2. Boyd up to that 3 after that mistake early. Battle for the 2 through the center jump section. Yellow and red for Bialowis, all blue for Boyd through the back quad and down the straightaway. Prince still out front. Watch the back jump section. Back jump section is clear. Prince out front through that back jump section. Boyd getting by Bialowis, so now Boyd up to that 2. Now he's through that back jump section. Minute 30 in. Lead for Prince going to be 4.7 over Boyd. Bialowis going to be in that 3. Going to be Noya, Leffler, Gatton, Valiotis, Lake, Locken, and Sanchez. Leader through the middle triple. White, purple, and green for Ryan down the front straight. White wheels, Associated B7. Second down the straight, all blue, yellow wheels, Associated B7 as well for Boyd. Fast lap, though, that last lap for Boyd, 15.5. The only one in the 15s so far. 5.1 off the back door of Prince. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Still a 4.5 second lead for Ryan. Chase doing everything he can to try and reel him in here. About 3 to 4 tenths faster lap, and Ryan gets collected with a couple lap cars, but Boyd gets collected as well. But it is going to eat into Ryan's lead a little bit. Was 3.9. Now it's 2.5. Leader through the center double, now the center triple. Second, right behind him on the track, all blue for second. Chase Boyd, 2 to go, 2 to go. Into the straight, go inside, into the straight, into the side. Inside is clear. 1.9 up. Oh, and Boyd gets it wrong in the center triple. Diego trying to marshal him. Noya not close enough to capitalize. Noya in that 3. Leffler up to that 4. Good run from Leff in the 4. Bialowis and Leffler, closest battle on the track. Going to be coming down the straightaway right here for 4th. Valiotis in that 6, Gatton, Lake, Locken, and Sanchez. Minute 20 to go, minute 20 to go. Watch the back jump section, go inside, is clear. Oh, and Boyd getting it wrong, coming onto the straightaway on the ski jump. Minute to go for Ryan. 9-second lead over Chase. 18 out of 5 flat now for Ryan. Noya still in that 3. Bialois, Leffler, Gatton, Valiotis, Lake, Locken, Sanchez, your running order with 40 to go. And 20 to go for Ryan. Oh, big tumble for Gatton there. And Lake as well. So Leffler up to the 4 now. Bialos had gotten by, but Leffler now back to that 4. 10 to go, drivers. Oh, 2 to go now. Computer was updating there. When you cross the line, you will be done. Lake, you are done. Prince, you are done. Taking the win. Leffler, you are done. Bialois done. Locken, Sanchez. Waiting for a few more. And that is a race, drivers. Noya getting second there at the end. Getting by Boyd on that last lap. Rough lap from Boyd at the end there. So Prince taking the win. Noya in that 2. Boyd in the 3. And it is Leffler, Bialois, Valiotis, Gatton, Lake, Locken, Sanchez, and no start from Silve. Marshals, thank you for grabbing your blowers. If I can get the drivers from that last one back to the track to corner marshal. Last race of the night, race number 12, 17.5, lock timing, 4-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next.
Logan Meyer.
Helps if I turn the microphone on. All right, final race of the night again. Thanks so much for everyone coming out. Round 1. Oh, we shouldn't be looking for any marshals. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, roll them out. Check them in. It's going to be Jeremy Sanders on the 10, Cody Ivisick on the 9, Mike Hastings on the 8, Nick Valencia on the 7, Jace Hastings on the 6, Jacob Linton on the 5, Logan Meyer on the 4, James Maxwell on the 3, John Young on the 2, and the Stackmaster looks like they were left watching center. Leaving out, so everyone can move up a spot. This will be a 9-car dance, so it'll be Young on the pole, Maxwell on the 2, no more laps. Young on the pole, Maxwell on the 2, Meyer on the 3, Linton on the 4, Hastings on the 5, Valencia on the 6, Hastings on the 7, Ivisick on the 8, Sanders on the 9. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Watch the back jump section. Thank you, ZC. Whoops.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Once again, Young on the pole, Maxwell on the 2, Logan Meyer on the 3, Jacob Linton on the 4, Jace Hastings on the 5, Nick Valencia on the 6, Mike Hastings on the 7, Cody Ivisick on the 8, Jeremy Sanders on the 9. Coolio. Got a clear check out of everybody. We are locked and loaded. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Final race of the night. Sound of the tone. And Jace Hastings going to be picking up where he left off in 2-wheel. But then Nacho going to try to go around the outside. It is Hastings, Young, Valencia, Hastings. Young to the inside on Hastings. Drivers, you got under. Watch out, Justin. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in center. Watch front straightaway, watch front straightaway. Jace gets it wrong. Young gets it wrong, so first and second. Coming through the back jump section, they go. In that 3 spot's going to be Valencia. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Lordy, lordy. So it is John Young, Jace Hastings, Mike Hastings, Maxwell, Meyer, Linton, Valencia, Ivasic. That is going to be your top 9 runners. Watch the back jump section. Meyer gets it wrong. Thank you, Ned. Thank you, ZC. Appreciate that. Oh, boy. Keeping you hopping. Maxwell and Hastings going at it, coming in the back jump section. They go. Watch it out front, watch it out front, watch it out front. Thank you, Ryan. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Let's clean it up, guys. Clean it up. Young and Hastings going at it in front of timing scoring. Down the front straightaway they go. Maxwell in the 3. Mike Hastings in the 4. Logan Meyer in the 5. Jacob Linton in the 6. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in center. Center section is clear. Watch the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, ZC. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch front straightaway. Inside, inside, inside on the front straightaway. Thank you, Randy. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is John Young leading out. Maxwell now going to be into the 2. Looks like Logan Meyer in the 3. Mike Hastings into the 4. Jace going to drop it to the 5. Linton in the 6. Valencia in the 7. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. 3 minutes in. 2 to go. Thank you, ZC. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Inside. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Inside on the front straightaway. Inside on the front straightaway. .330 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is John Young leading out. Maxwell in the 2, Logan Meyer in the 3. Maxwell and Meyer going at it through the center. Meyer gets it wrong. Maxwell pulling back into the 2. Meyer going to settle it into the 3. He gets it wrong, top of the hill. Thank you, ZC. Watch it in the center, watch it in the center. Your leader trying to work his way through some back markers. That'll be leader working you there. Watch the back jump section. Holy shnikes. Four minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It is Young. Watch it out front, watch it out front. Easy, Jace. Young leading out. Maxwell in the 2. Logan Meyer going to be in the top 3 with Mike Hastings in the 4. Jacob Litton in the 5. Jace going to be in the 6. Valencia, Ivasic, and Sanders rounding out my top 9. With under 40 to go. Drivers under 40 to go. Under 40 to go. Thank you, Justin. Watch it in center, watch it in center. Thank you, KG. Watch it in front, watch it out front, watch it out front, watch it out front. Watch it out front, watch it out front, watch it out front. It is clear. With under 15 to go, drivers under 15 to go. It is, watch back jump section, guys. And you're good, ZZ. Less than 5, less than 5. It's Young Maxwell. And with that, time has expired. Everyone is going to be done when you cross the start finish line. Watch in the straightaway. Young, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Maxwell, Linton, Jace Hastings, you are done. Logan Meyer, you are done. And I believe that is a race. You're welcome. Have a good night. That that does conclude our day of racing. Again, thank you so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys had a fun time. We will look forward to seeing you on Wednesday and then do it all over again on Saturday. Track is closed.